everyone, welcome to Open the Vault, live on a Saturday instead of a Friday. Manny's joining me live from Clash of the Lions. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm here at Clash of the Lions, big Team England 40k event. It's really cool. We've got 8 teams here. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to play. Our teams had to be the sit-out team because there were an odd number of teams. Okay. But it has meant that I got lots of practice games in with my LVO list, which we'll talk about a little bit later on.
Yeah.
So
but it's doing good though, isn't it, your LVO list? You like it, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Lots of fun.
Good, awesome. Right, well, so we've got loads of announcements and everything to do today. But the first one, probably the biggest one, which we're really excited about, is the launch of the Glasshammer Elite. It's the start of February. It's the Glasshammer Elite. It's our way of bringing loads of goodies to everyone. All for it's like a subscription service that we offer. It's really good. So I wanted to go through it with you guys now. Just kind of go through all the benefits with you and show you exactly how it works on the website. So if I go onto it now, I can show you, because we do have some different tiers, but I'll go through the main tier with you, which is called the Crusader. But bear in mind, guys, if anyone disagrees with any of the names that have been chosen, Manny came up with all of the names, so it's his fault. So Crusader, that's the standard kind of the standard membership that we do. It's $9.99 a month. Well, for $9.99 a month, you get 30% off Games Workshop product. So that's an additional 10% on what we already offer to the general public.
How much?
30%, Manny. 30. Not 20, not 25, 30. And I think you'll find that is the best offer in the UK. Because I'm pretty damn sure no one offers that.
In the UK.
So yeah, you get a massive 30% off, but you get put into like a private page as well, a private Facebook page called the Glasshammer Elite, obviously, where everyone can kind of go in there. Me and Manny will always post up when we're at tournaments and that kind of thing about just kind of what's going on. But the Glasshammer Elite page is where we'll go on, give you kind of rundowns, interesting tactics that we've used, what's been used against us. You'll get all the up-to-date information, and that'll be especially interesting because when you go to LVO, Manny. So Manny will be chucking loads of cool videos and all sorts of stuff in there. So yeah, that'd be really good to be a part of that. You also get 10% off all event tickets, 25% off the list writing services. You get weekly battle reports instead of fortnightly battle reports. You get weekly hobby updates and painting tutorials. And don't worry, guys, that is not done by us. I'm sure everyone who knows me and Manny knows that we're not well known for our painting skills.
Yeah, no, not all.
So it's not me sitting there showing you how to apply God knows how much null oil. It's a proper commission painter who's going to give you tips, and you can talk to him. He'll be doing live streams twice a week. His name's Matt Smith, and he's an awesome painter. He is a commission painter for his job. That is what he does all day, every day.
Boy.
He is really good. You get an entry ticket into the monthly £50 giveaway. So we'll just pick a random member of the Glasshammer Elite, and they'll get a coupon for the store. And then obviously the other big thing is you get access to Manny's Monday Night Mashup, which will only be shown on the Glasshammer Elite page. It's been doing really well recently. Everyone's been loving it, been kind of interacting with it, and it's really taken off and done really well.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I love doing it. There's lots of support, so thank you all for watching and getting involved as well. Commenting and chatting about it. It's really good. Even like when I'm talking about something, I get a little bit, like when I'm talking about rules and I'm struggling to find a rule in a rule book to explain, and people are just coming up with it and they're like, oh yeah, here you go, this is the word in the rule. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, that's just so helpful. Like everybody's getting involved. We're coming together as a big community, so we're really, really enjoying that.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, that's what we want the Glasshammer Elite to be. Just a big community. You see people getting hammered and stuff like that online about trying to take competitive lists and all that kind of thing, but that's not what you'll get with us. We want to be welcomed. We want to be the elite of the 40k community. We want to go. We want to do well. We want to share ideas. So that's the idea and around it anyway. But I just want to. Oh, Michael Dayton just signed up to the Elite service. Awesome!
Woo-woo!
Thank you, mate. That's great. So yeah, we've had quite a few people sign up. I mean, this is the official announcement, but we also launched the first video, the first bat rep that we did. We launched that on yesterday, Friday, and it's already got like 500 views or something mad. So we have already had people signing up, and they've already been taking advantage of the 30% off. So my phone's been going absolutely mental all day today, especially because of the Gene Stealer cults. So they're up for pre-order. So people, and it's not a cheap army to start. So 30% off is awesome for that. So they've just signed up for free, because February is free, in case you didn't know. So that they've signed up for free, and I
mean, guys, it's something ridiculous. If you look at the other subscriptions in the UK, and then you look at us, we're offering you so much more than they are.
Mm-hmm.
But then on top of that, we're giving you 30% off. You know, the 30% off alone, if you spend roughly £35 on Warhammer a month, £35, you will automatically pay for your £10 a month subscription.
Yeah.
So you'll be getting all of the things that you get for the subscription for free.
Who doesn't spend £35 on models a month? I don't know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's actually a really, really good price when you have a look at what else is out there in terms of what we offer. It's brilliant. So, you know, guys, the more support we get, the more we can do for you guys as well. The bigger we'll grow as a community. It's amazing. You know, the more events we'll be able to cover, like the Las Vegas LVO. You know, Las Vegas. We're doing this to get, you know, more coverage for you guys. We know that you're all loving the ITC events that we're trying, ITC rules that we're trying at the moment. So, you know, we're going over there, give you some quality content. Hopefully, you'll all enjoy it.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be good. Awesome. So what I wanted to do, guys, as well, just in case, because I don't want it to be confusion, and we will move on from the Glasshammer Elite in a moment. But I just wanted to go through and show you guys exactly where it is on the website and how it works, because all the discounts that you have access to is automatically applied as soon as you sign up on your account. So I just wanted to show you, just kind of how easy it's been. I mean, this has kind of taken over my life for quite a while now, so it should be slick as. So this is an account that I've already set up, and it is a Crusader. So, but if you wanted to sign up, you go to the Glasshammer Elite. That's just above there. There's a nice picture of me and Manny there. Beards on point, as you can see. Join the Glasshammer Elite, and then it kind of shows you your different options that you have here. So a Crusader, that's kind of the main one really that'll be going. And as you can see, if you use coupon code ELITE, you get February for free. It lists all the advantages that you have down there. We also have a Warden membership, which you get all the things you get as a Crusader, but you don't get the 30% off from Games Workshop. And that's basically for like our friends over in America or Australia or New Zealand, because we actually do quite a lot with New Zealand, actually, list writing wise. Because we can't sell products outside the EU, it's an option for them to still watch the battle reports and use the list writing service and everything like that.
Yeah, to still just be a part of the community.
Yeah, exactly. They get added into the Glasshammer Elite Facebook page as well. So So that's what that one's there for. And then you also have the Valiant, and that is basically mine and Manny's kind of coaching setup. So that covers a whole range of things. We talked to you about kind of targets that you want to set, what you want to set them with. We'll give you update if any kind of tactics or new releases start affecting your army and your list. We talked to you about that. There's weekly Skype calls involved in that, and lots of feedback and all that kind of thing. So, but that's like as it says there. It's for those who are really committed and they really want to up their game. But we will cover that in another video, basically. But yeah. So most people, I think, will want to sign up as a Crusader. So you'll get that there, and you just click Join the Elite.
However, guys, if you do want to be a Valiant, snap them up quick, because it's a limited number of Valiants accepting only, something like 9 or 10. So it is very, very limited, guys. You know, because we were giving our personal time weekly to the people who are Valiants. So it is a good service, and there've been quite a lot of clicks on it, haven't there, on the website, to be fair. So people are looking at it quite a lot. So if you want to become a Valiant, guys, snap them up quick.
Well, we are limiting the spaces. I think me and Manny agreed on 5. Because of the weekly calls, we don't want to get, we don't want to make it so we're so busy that the service level drops. So we're limiting it to 5, and 2 of them have already gone. So 3 spaces left. Jump on it if you want. So I've just clicked on Join the Elite, but it says I haven't got access to it because I'm already a Crusader on this account. But just to show you, if I wanted to upgrade to a Valiant, I would put my name in there, and then you would go to have a coupon. You click on that, and then in there you would put Elite. And that would get you February for free. And it's that easy, guys.
Yeah, boy, free February.
Free February, and then and if you were to go to
Daniel, your mic has gone a bit muffled.
Oh, has it? Oh, I haven't moved. Might be your connection. I'm not sure. I haven't moved.
Yeah, it might be my connection, to be fair. Yeah.
But just to show you exactly how it works, if you go into so you have here, as a lot of people have been doing yesterday and this morning, as soon as these went up. This is all the Gene Stealer cult that's up for pre-order. These things here, the Atalan Jackals, if I were to pre-order those, so they're $25.99 at 20% off. If I go to the basket, you'll see that it adds your 10% discount on top of that, automatically. So there's no messing around with codes or anything like that. So a box of those Jackals is $23.39, and I challenge anyone to find a better price in the UK on those, because it just won't be done. It will not be done. So right, okay, so that's that on that. So let's hide that. Oh no, there we go. We're back. You can see our beautiful faces again. Okay, so right then. So that's that. That's that big announcement done. Next big announcement. We could talk about. We've just got a clothing line in, as Trotsky, my main man, has just pointed out. Both sporting here. Look, I'm modelling this amazing hoodie. It's really badass, to be fair. The material's really cool and everything. It's proper slick, really rugged material, really nice. And Manny, you've got the t-shirt on. Well, the polo shirt.
They actually look proper smart, man. Look, boom.
Yeah. And you've also got a big logo on the back as well. And then Manny, show off your hashtag, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Manny's now got his very own hashtag. What would Manny do?
Yeah, baby.
And that's on all of the t-shirts, because we want everyone to think, if you're in a game and you're thinking about doing something a bit shady, or if your opponent starts doing something a bit shady, just think, what would Manny do? What would Manny do in this situation?
Yeah,
he'd be an absolute gentleman, and then he'd smash face and win the game. That's what he would do, and that's what we want all of our elite members to do.
Yeah. Someone's an inch out of an objective, but they told you their intention clearly that they're meant to be holding the objective. Just stop and think, what would Manny do?
What would Manny do?
Let him have it, and then crush them after.
Exactly, that's it. That's the mentality that we want. So these are going to be up on the web store in the next day or so. The hoodies are $34.99, the t-shirts are $19.99. But don't forget, as a Crusader of the Glasshammer Elite, you would get 10% off those. So if you did want to grab them, they've already been selling really well. We've sold a few. We haven't even announced them yet. We just told some friends and stuff. So I'm getting even more on order soon next week. So cool. Right then, Manny, what's next, mate? What's next? What's next on our big list of announcements?
Is the St. George's Championship. So we're running the St. George's Champion event in April, towards the end of April, and it's going to be a massive 120-man event. Guys, over half the tickets have sold. Over half, man. So if you want a ticket, snap them up, because they're going quickly now. It's because everybody's loving the missions. We've put the new the battle report that's gone up on YouTube. We're utilizing the new missions that we're going to be using, which is a blend of the ETC and the ITC missions in one, known as the Glasshammer Guidelines, guys. and people are really loving it because people have watched the battle report with the new missions being used. We've sold quite a lot of tickets just from that. So it's encouraging to see that people are really liking the rule system that we're trying to use, and it's awesome. So basically, we're going to be using the new chapter approved missions. So we quite like some of the old Eternal War missions. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be keeping 2 to 3 of those, but we're also going to be adding 2 to 3 of the new ones. So 4 pillars is confirmed. That's one that we are using. And also supplies from above, I believe it's called that.
Yeah, that's the one, where the objectives move.
That one as well. So these are those missions are really, really good in the rules pack that we're trying to use in accompaniment with the ITC secondary missions. Those primary missions are really, really good. So we'll be using those. And also, in every game, the sudden death rules will not apply. Mm-hmm. The way that they are in the new chapter approved is the way that we'll be running them for every mission. So that means if you get tabled, you don't lose all your points. You don't just lose 20-0 at that point, do you, Dan?
No, you do not.
No, and your opponent plays on.
Yeah, it's really good. We've absolutely loved the missions. I think they're great. We've kind of started picking out, what deployment types go with what mission types and all that kind of thing, and they're kind of evolving as we're playing them, and we're getting feedback on the YouTube channels as well on kind of how to make them better and stuff. So we're listening to all of it, and they're actually becoming really good now.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think everyone's going to love them because I think they're brilliant. I really hope they catch on, because it's such a good way to play the game. It really is.
Yeah. Oh, and a big one, guys. A big one, probably one of the biggest, is we're not using alternating deployment anymore. We're going to use the new deployment method in chapter approved. So you will roll off to pick who chooses their table side, and then whoever chooses their deployment zone, the other player may deploy their army first, their entire army, and then have choice of who goes first or second. Yeah. So it allows players to null deploy and things like that. There's none of this randomness going on. It's really good. We believe it's better for the game.
Yeah, I just think it makes it so much more tactical, the way you can try and null deploy people now. But if you try and null deploy someone completely, then they can just give you first turns, then you can't do anything. But then defensive positions comes into it as well, so it kind of makes you want to go second a lot of the time, and a lot of the missions benefit the person going second as well. So this kind of whole smash face 8th edition mentality is starting to slip away now. I think it's really good for the game. I think it's great.
Yeah. Really, really good.
Cool. So I'll tell you what, Manny, just before we go over your LVOs... Oh no, hang on, we have other events, don't we, to announce?
Yes,
I completely forgot about that. God, we've got so much going on, man. It's crazy. So next month, which is March, and the dates are the 9th and the 10th. So on the 9th and the 10th of March, we're running kind of like two little mini events. They're both on the same weekend. There's going to be an Age of Sigmar event going on, which is a 32-man Age of Sigmar event. That's over 2 days. We've joined up with Telford Titans, run by Matt, who's our commission painter, who's going to be teaching you guys loads of different techniques and everything. He's really into his making his terrain and all this kind of thing. And he's gone on board with that, and they're going to run it all because they love Age of Sigmar, and they do really well in all these events that they go to. But I mean, just to kind of go through like the level that he's going into, we've got loads of fat mats, God knows how many of them, because we think that every table should have a fat mat at all our events and proper terrain. So he requested that I take like 4 different types down to his house, and he's making the terrain fit the mats. Like he's like pre-building tables, like, so it's all themed and everything like that. He's really going into it. So yeah, I think that's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be really good.
Amazing.
So because we want to start running these side events with our big tournaments as well. Just gets more people there, and the more people that are there, the more fun they are. So he's running that. But then we're going to run a 1-day 40k event just to test out these missions that we've got. I feel we're really getting close to having a good set of missions now. but we don't. The last thing we want is for 120 people to turn up, and then there be like a blazing hole in the middle of one of the missions, that just doesn't work. So we're just going to run like a small 30-man tournament. And just test a few of the missions out, make sure everyone's happy with them, get some feedback on them, and it'll be really good. So the tickets for the Age of Sigmar event are already up. They're already selling. We're already nearly halfway sold on that. That's doing really well. And then I haven't even put up the tickets for the 40k event yet. We'll put those up in the next couple of days, and we'll make a big announcement on Facebook when that goes, because I'm sure they're going to sell really quickly as well. So
yeah, guys, if you want, come down for it. If you come into St. George's Champion, come down, practice the rules, the missions, and if you want your input on whether you think the missions are good or whether anything needs to be changed, that's the time, guys. Come down, practice, use them, and let us know what you think. Any feedback is appreciated. If you think some of the missions don't work particularly well, let us know.
Yeah, exactly. There are little things that you need to practice the new missions in chapter approved, because there's little things that you don't know. Like we did a battle report the other day, and we didn't realise that in the 4 pillars, only troops can capture the objectives, and it's not that troops have objectives secured. Troops can only capture objectives. So yeah, if you turn up with these stupid lists with 500 warp spiders or 20 planes, then you're not going to be able to capture any of the bloody any of the objectives. So it's kind of, again, it's just kind of punishing these silly all-out lists, that kind of thing. So GW doing a really good job with their list designs and stuff at the moment. So yeah, really happy about that. But they'll be going up on the page. Please come to it. Please, it's going to be a really good day. There'll obviously be loads of prize support and everything, which is what Glasshammer events are known for. So why not? It'll be a nice day out, and it'll give you some practice for those missions, so you don't get caught out at the big 120-man St. George's Champion. So cool. Right, okay. So that's that one done. Manny, I tell you what. Before we go over your LVO trip, do you want to have a walk around the tables and show us what's going on?
Yeah, man. Let me have a look for you. So I just went into the shop area because it was a little bit more quiet. But let's go into the main hall now. And there's loads of games going on. Steve from Vanguard Tactics and his team are doing quite well at the moment. They're 2-0 at the moment. But in the third game, it's looking quite hard for them.
Okay.
Quite hard for them. So if I just flip my camera around, which I think I can do.
Yeah, there'll be a button on there somewhere, mate.
Okay, I'm trying to press it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
is that all right? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that, mate. Yeah.
So Dan's playing here, and he's playing against Gaz Jones. What's up, guys? Gaz, give us a smile. Look at that handsome man.
Did Gaz just smile?
Look at Dan. Oh, he's smiling. Look at him. Look at him. How did this game go then, guys? Is it over? Oh, how did it go? Oh, a win for the Necrons.
Yes, Necrons, baby.
Oh, interesting, because Dan wasn't feeling too happy about that earlier on.
I thought I was getting thrown under the bus.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Killed 3 vehicles on the first turn by rolling 6s.
Oh, killed 3 vehicles on the first turn by rolling 6s. Well, it's all about luck, baby. It's all about luck. Oh, so it's changing here for the Vanguard Tactics then. So Dan's game didn't look so good, but he's managed to pull out a win. What about you, Steve? How you doing?
Mate, you just said it's all about luck. I'm not having any of that. So, play it out, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Oh yeah, look, he's being flanked. Oh, the planes are coming up his rear. Look at this. He's got Eldar planes in his rear.
Oh, hang on, Manny, go back. Steve's got a nice Vanguard Tactics T-shirt on there. Can you ask him?
Look at this. Look at this Vanguard Tactics.
Oh, look at that.
There's Steve's modelling. Look here.
Steve, where's your hashtag, bro?
How awesome is that? But yeah, and then you've got Mark Cromberholm playing here. And, okay, this one looks really weird. It looks like, look at this, the Riptide and the Eldar planes are facing the same way. It looks like they're on, they're all bullying that one commander in the corner. All the Riptides and the planes look like they're on the same team. But yeah, so, I mean, it's really good. There's loads of teams here. Look, There's the rows and rows. They're playing on awesome terrain as well. You know, Element Games, really good. We've got Leo here.
How we doing, boys? I've been charged by Orcs, but it's not all over.
Oh, Tao's been charged by Orcs, but it's not all over. You should have seen the look on this table earlier, guys. Leo was trying to pass wounds over to shield drones, and
Very bad. It was all the ones today.
but yeah, so that's how we've got Tim. Give us a smile, Tim.
How you doing?
But yeah, so it's going really well. It's a good event, really good event. Everybody's enjoying themselves. That's the main thing. And there's lots and lots of Necron armies going about, and they're actually pretty decent, man. And as you've just seen, Dan with his Necrons has just pulled it out from from Harlequins. Beaten all the Harlequin list. You got a bit lucky, but
yeah,
it happens, man.
You know,
need a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck.
It is. It's true, mate. It's true. Well, those Harlequins, it'll probably be all those Skyweavers, I imagine.
Yeah, like lots of Skyweavers, and there were lots of vehicles as well, I think, with some troops. So it was quite a good list, actually. Tricksy list.
No, normally quite tricky for a Necron list. Lots of vehicles.
Yeah, it
they
is.
They do anti-infantry very well, but they don't normally kill vehicles. And I mean, the quantum shielding keeps the Necron vehicles alive quite well. But against those mortal wounds,
against the Haywire,
it's doing absolutely bugger all, is it? So yeah, it's a good win for Dan.
As I said, checked in with Dan earlier on, and he wasn't feeling confident about it at all. He was on the back foot, actually.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's done really well there.
Awesome. Okay, sorted. Right then. So Manny, so you're taking Black Templars to the LVO.
LVO, baby.
LVO. We've already had a lot of messages saying, why the hell is Manny's main faction Black Templars? What the hell is he taking? Look at him, he's up to something. He's always up to something, he is. But I think you guys are going to be really impressed with Manny's list. I think you're going to do really well, mate, because I love your list. I think you're going to really catch some people off guard.
Yeah, I think it's great, man. It is a really good list. It's Black Templars, Blood Angels, and Death Watch. It's a really, really good combo. And
it's an all-marine list.
I've had lots of fun with it. Sorry?
It's an all-marine list.
All-marine list, baby.
So you're taking an all-marine list, and it's Black Templars.
And it's Black Templars.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it is great. It is a good list. It's really fun, and it's really, really strong, I believe, at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think you can play the ITC missions really, really well. So, but if you want to hear more about the list, tune in on Monday.
Monday sign up to the Glasshammer Elite.
Yeah, sign up to the Glasshammer Elite and join us on Monday Night Mashup to know exactly what the list is. I will be going through a couple of things about how it works. Nah, screw it. I'll go through everything, guys. I'll tell you everything. Even before the event, I'll tell you everything. I'll let you know exactly what I'm taking and exactly how I'm planning on using some of the combinations in there, which are actually really quite good. I mean, I've caught some people off guard with a couple of things today. For example, I played against the Swarm Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Which apparently Tyranids are quite popular over in the US.
Yeah, they are. Is that with all the Gene Stealers?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got the first turn, and it was Dawn of War. So I managed to move my jump pack character forward, and then use my relic to jump over another unit of Deathwatch, and I shot the Gene Stealers dead, and the firepower was immense. I got a bit lucky. He rolled a little bit unlucky on his saves, and one unit of Deathwatch just blew a unit of 20 Gene Stealers off the board straight away in one volley. Yeah, it was brutal. But then after that, I left them a little bit forward on purpose, just to bait the Swarm Lord out. So the other Flyrants went around in other places, and the Swarm Lord ran straight forward, because when you've got so many Deathwatch and other characters that I have in the list running about, people tend to forget some of your rules, your key rules. Yeah. So the Swarm Lord literally advanced at me, and then he was like, okay, so I'm going to cast Onslaught now to be able to charge after advancing. And I was like, Black Templars 4+ deny.
Oh,
And
no.
the Swarm Lord was standing like 4 inches in front of a Death Watch unit, and he can't charge it. He's just standing there.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's
it's amazing. There's so many
man.
tricks in there. It works really well together. When you can bait people into quite a few things with that. That Black Templar stratagem of a 4+ deny is key in that list. It's massive.
Awesome.
It will help you in so many different matchups. And just Death Watching themselves, they're so much more resilient than I first thought they were going to be. Well, partly to do with the way that I roll my saves, but they're a lot more resilient than I actually thought they were going to be, which is awesome, absolutely amazing. And the tricks are great. There's some points where you actually do something where you're not planning on something happening from it, but when your opponent does something, you're like, oh, I can do something here. Oh, my entire unit can heroically intervene here. And things like that. It was, so like the other unit of Gene Stealers came over and it charged a Death Watch unit and it lost 12 Gene Stealers to the Overwatch.
Oh, did you have a Watchmaster so you're re-rolling your hits and stuff?
Yep. And then the 8 remaining Gene Stealers made it in, and then he was like, oh, I could kill about half the squad here, and then my squad that was next to them heroically intervened, so that it was 8 Gene Stealers versus 20 veterans in combat. It's really good. It's really, really good. But yeah, to hear more about it and how it works and what exactly is in the list, become initiated into the Glasshammer Elite.
Yeah, baby.
And watch Monday Night Mashup.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great, mate. Yeah, sounds really good. And like I said, guys, if Manny will be like I said, publishing loads of videos into the Elite page. If you want to know exactly how his LVO trip goes, please jump on, sign up. It's completely free for February, so why wouldn't you? Just use the word Elite in the coupon code when you sign up as a Crusader, and February is totally free. Just because we want to show you guys exactly what you're going to get, what quality you're going to get before you start paying, really. And I know that everyone's going to be happy with it because
unfortunately, while I'm over there, I'm checked with my phone provider, and I don't get very good deals for my data over in the US because it's out of the EU. So I'm going to be doing updates at the end of each day, Friday, Saturday, and possibly the Sunday if I make top 8. You never know. You
never know.
But I'm going to also check whether they do have Wi-Fi in the venue.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure they will.
I will be coming live to you guys at the end of some of the rounds to let you know exactly how I've been getting on. So it'd be great if they had Wi-Fi. It's in Bally's Casino, so hopefully they do. They should have free Wi-Fi, which will be amazing. And then I can come to you beautiful people live and tell you about my success.
Oh, mate, I so hope you make the top 8. It's going to be so great. And I think what we're going to do as well, we're going to get like some watch parties going on. I've seen that. Get some watch. So basically, I mean, I know I do every year. You log on to LVO, like their live stream that they do, and you sit and watch it. Probably while you're painting or whatever. But I think and I was sat there and I was like, why do it on your own? Why sit there on your own and do it? So I'm going to try and get some watch parties going on so everyone can join in and watch it together and have a bit of a laugh. And
that'd be awesome.
So that'd be good. All right. So awesome, guys. Right, that's it. That's it for this week. We're all done. I think that's most of our announcements done. I'm sure there's so much going on. We might have forgotten something, but we'll jump in again next week and on Friday next week. And right, awesome. So great, Manny. Good luck. Get some more games in tomorrow. Get practicing.
Cheers, man. Yeah, 100%. Going to get a couple more games in tomorrow, and I'll be all set. Fly out on Thursday, so it should be really good. And as I say, guys, last reminder: sign up to the Glasshammer Elite, watch Monday Night Mashup, and be sure to follow me and my progress at LVO.
Yeah. No, it's going to be great, mate. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, guys. I'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.